Hello everyone. So in today's video, we will just be giving an update around the world. So basically, this is cyclone or extremely intense cyclone Tej. I don't exactly know what kind of cyclone it is, but all I know is it's like really strong at 120 miles per hour. And on the Saffir-Simpson scale, that would be category 3. But this thing is just crazy. So yeah, let's get into it. So basically, starting off with the Atlantic Ocean, it's pretty strong. So yeah, and basically what's happening here is that there's this hurricane named Tammy, who's about to become a category 2. I think it will because but except there is no clouds on the left side of it. There's literally no clouds there, so there is a little bit of flaws in there. But let's go look at the pressure real quick. First of all, actually, let's look at temperature. So the temperature is like 83. That's really good. The pressure might be causing something bad. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a high pressure area over here, so it's trying to push against that, and that's why it's going to be weakening as it goes up there. Now we also have this area of interest. Has a circular place and everything, 50%. And if you guys don't know, so basically in July and June, hurricanes form around this part of the area, and then in like August and September they form around here, like near Africa, and then go out up here like that. And then once it gets to October and November, they start to form down here. So I guess it's mostly November though. And then in October, they usually go up and hit the United States. And in November, they usually just go straight into the Central America, like at really big intensity, like Hurricane Eta and Iota in 2020. So basically, yeah, that's basically what's happening in the Atlantic Ocean right now. Now going to the East Pacific, we still have Norma, Tropical Storm Norma, just kind of going into Baja recently, and then it's going to dissipate in Mexico. Pretty weak though. But earlier it was a Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson, 130 for 1 point. And actually, look at some satellite imagery of it at the current time right now. Let me just go right to it now. And see what this looks like. So basically, this is just looks like a big mess of just going into Baja, California, and then kind of dissipates once it gets out of there. But at first, it's a big mess, which means that's probably going to be dissipating soon. Even though it does look pretty dangerous, it's actually not. It's just causing a lot of rain, and that's all. So basically, if we go right here, there's an infestation, another one, that has a 80%, and I can see that. I think it should already be formed, honestly. In my opinion, I think it should already be formed right now. Or at least very soon. So this is a satellite imagery on it. At first, it doesn't look like anything, but towards now, I can kind of see something happening. And it's starting to do something here that might become a hurricane. We'll see. But let's go look at like the water temperatures for it, just to see like how favorable conditions there are. So yeah, it's like 82, 80. If it's going into Mexico, it'll be like 84. If it's trying to go south though, I don't think that'll be lasting too long. And if it's going north, yeah, it'll head into Mexico. Either way, it'll do pretty good as long as it doesn't go south, which usually they don't, and I don't think it will. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for the East Pacific. Actually, in the South Pacific, we have Hurricane Lola. It kind of came from like near the equator, but it's still gonna happen. And yep, here's Lola. So basically, let me just go show you the some satellite imagery of it. So this is Hurricane Lola satellite imagery. It's looking very good for a tropical storm, especially, which means that it could actually become something pretty big. It's going towards the island of Vanuatu. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but It's basically what it looks like. And that's basically where it's heading for. A bunch of these islands down here. Probably won't last too long because, it's kind of the winter down there. We're getting into the spring though, so, I could see something is starting to come. Yeah. So basically, we're going to be watching out for more in the South Pacific and in the Southern Hemisphere because they're going to start to come soon. So yeah, that's basically all for the South Pacific. Nothing in the West Pacific, so we're moving straight to the Indian Ocean, which will be the last one. This is where Tej is, that I showed at the beginning of the video. It's at 120 miles per hour, which again, on the Saffir-Simpson scale, is Category 3. And it also has another area of it has a medium chance, 92B. It's in the Bay of Bengal, heading for either the very, 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 very eastern India or Bangladesh. That's where it's going to be heading right now. And basically, yeah, first let's look at this area of interest. So it's looking pretty good. We have that that circulatory system right there. It's really like circular. I don't know why I'm saying that. I mean, it's like spinning is what I'm trying to say. And I think there's some convection happening on the north side of it, on like the northeast side of it. I mean, the northwest. I think there's some convection going there, which means that's my form. That's probably why it's a medium. Now going to Tej, yeah, let's get some more satellite imagery, even though we already saw at the beginning of the video. Okay, so here's Tej. As you can see, it starts off at night. It's looking like really big, except then for some reason, like shrinks in the daytime. Maybe that's just because of how the clouds look in the light and dark. But basically, the eye looks really good. And it's a Category 3 heading for the border of Yemen and Oman. And right now it's kind of crossing over this island. Let's go look at how this island is doing right now. So this island is... Does it even have a name? I don't know, but there's a city on there. One city. So that city is not having a great time because they're having like really high winds and all. And yeah, this is a desert, so it will dissipate very fast, but still, it's really strong. And that's probably the end of our video, and I'll see you in the next Road to Rambender.